A meeting notice announcing the date, time, and place of the October 20th, 2022 special call commission meeting listening session, 18th, 2022, to appropriate media and other groups or individuals who have requested notification. The announcement and agenda were posted at the Department of Disabilities and Special Needs Central Administrative Office and on the website. In accordance with Americans with Disabilities Act, the public has been notified that accommodations such as interpreters, mobility assistance, or other assistance will be provided to individuals with disabilities and special needs if requested in advance.
Thank you, Commissioner Blackwood. I do want to welcome you all today, and we look forward to having you all with us today. We do, because this is a special meeting, the only item on the agenda today is public input, and we do have some guidelines for that. You should have been given those at the back door, and we went over them in our last session, but I will start us off by reading those again. The following outlines the procedures for participating in the listening session that is taking place today, October 20th, 2022, from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. In order to present at the listening session, members of the public must adhere to the following guidelines. Remarks are limited to 5 minutes, and Christy will be keeping our time. Confine remarks to the business of the South Carolina Department of Disabilities and Special Needs. Refrain from using personal attacks on any commission member, individual South Carolina DDSN employee, or any other persons connected to South Carolina DDSN. Present your comments without using defamatory words or abusive, vulgar language. Avoid discussing matters that involve threatening or pending litigation. These matters will not be addressed or responded to during the listening session. We cannot have anyone who has pending litigation against the commission to address the commission. Avoid discussing matters that involve personnel matters, personnel actions. If your presentation involves discussing individuals who are served by South Carolina DDSN, please refrain from using identifying information such as names, birthdays, social security numbers, etc. Presentations for unsolicited services are also not permitted. The chairman does reserve the right to limit discussion on the same topic issues in an effort to provide individuals the opportunity to be heard on a variety of topics, and the commission reserves the right to terminate any presentation which does not adhere to the guidelines set therefore. So those are our guidelines for today's meeting. I guess we get started at this point. Do we have an approval for the adoption of the agenda?
So moved.
We have an approval for the adoption of the agenda. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Good. Okay. Let's get started. Do we have any persons for public input, Christy? We do not have any persons for public input. What is the pleasure of the commissioners?
I say we give them 10 minutes, and then that'll be that.
Okay. We will.
Make sure nobody's time is off or anything like that when they watch, hopefully.
Certainly. I know Commissioner Thomas is on his way back here, so
Yes, and Commissioner Thomas is on his way back here anyway, so we need to wait on him.
Sure. We'll just kind of sit here then and wait, I guess. Is there anything any of the commissioners want to talk about while we're sitting here?
We want to talk about Barry.
Yes, Barry's sitting down there.
Actually, his parents are here.
Well, actually, yes, we could talk about that.
They could
Well,
talk
introduce
about,
your folks.
Yes, we could.
maybe they could talk about this.
Yeah, talk about their experience with DDSN. Would one of you like to do that?
I'm not sure how much experience
They're
they
like,
have with
we don't
DDSN
want to
except
do
me.
that.
But, they're in the second row right there is
Okay.
my mother, Judy Malphurst, and my father, Donnie Malphurst, is right here to visit with us today to hear the public input that people would have. I'm not sure she's prepared for public input. She might give some public input about me if you'd like for her to. I'm not sure.
Yes, we'd love that. Does she need to sign up with somewhere?
She probably needs to sign up twice for that.
I think in the presentation, you're not allowed to say anything negative about the person.
That's right.
Well, that's true. That's true. So you'd have to keep that in mind too.
Right. You're probably safe, Barry.
We think a lot of Barry. He's done a great job for DDSN, and you've raised a very amazing young man. So
Very kind of you to say.
Yes.
I will say publicly, as I've said to many of y'all before in the past, that there's a difference between tough love and tender love, and I don't know that my parents or my mother in general specifically could have done a better job balancing those two things for me throughout my life. So I am very thankful for that. But other than that, I will not elaborate any further because that's about me, and it don't need to be about me. It needs to be about DDSN. So.
okay.
But
The job of a mother, of a DDSN consumer is tough. And several of us here are mothers, and we know,
There's three.
yeah, there's three of us that are mothers that know your journey. And we share that with you, and we appreciate you.
Yes.
Actually, I feel like we were very blessed. God give us, give him to us to be your companion, I guess you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, he's an amazing person, and we're very fortunate.
And very knowledgeable
Thank you,
about a lot of things regarding DDSN.
He's like a historian.
Yes,
If we ever
he
want to
is.
know anything, Barry knows.
He's our historian, and
He volunteers to take policy.
That's right. Anybody that'll take policy for me, I'll.
I often wonder who would have it if I didn't know, because
I know, I think Ed's gonna get it next.
Ed's not saying
I know.
anything down there. He's being
Yeah.
very quiet.
Okay.
He might be ignoring us, I think.
I think so.
But we have to wait a minute, because y'all have to meet David, Thomas, who's coming in a minute for, he's coming in a minute, so we'll have to wait a minute on him at least.
Yeah, one question, are you an only child? I don't even.
No, I'm not. I have a twin brother and a sister who's 5 years older than me. My brother obviously is my same age, the twin. He lives, and he's an immigration judge in Washington, D.C. And,
Okay.
And twins, I'm told, either get along very good or very bad, and we were one of the ones that got along very good and still do, after all these years.
Now, you have a sister, you said, as well?
Yeah, I have a sister that's 5 years older than me,
Okay.
that lives in Savannah.
Okay. Your family, y'all grew up in Beaufort, correct?
That's right.
Richland.
Ridgeland? Okay.
We moved to Ridgeland when I was 5, and then we came back to Beaufort when I was 15.
Okay.
But Ridgeland's only for those that are, I don't know if anybody listening to us, maybe?
Yeah,
People
there's
can.
some people on there.
Mhm.
Well, if they're listening to us, Ridgeland is about 30 minutes from Beaufort.
Okay.
Could be somebody listening.
I wish somebody were here to talk to us.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
Would anybody listening like to sign up? I'm surprised we haven't had. But maybe, the way we could look at this is, no news is good news.
That's right.
We could look at it that way.
Well, you know, they wanted us to bring it into the community so that they could communicate with us, and we're here.
Yeah, and this has been done in the past and done very successfully, so we're trying it again.
Yep.
And I think it's a wonderful thing to do and we've got, a wonderful opportunity to meet some more people in Dorchester County, so that's nice.
Yeah.
And our next one will be in,
Is it January?
no, probably February.
February.
Every 3 months, right, so it's October.
Well, it's gotta be sometime in every 3 months, so it would be, this is, October, so it wouldn't be November or December, it'd be sometime in January, February, or March is what it could be,
Okay.
whichever we choose.
Right, okay, and then where would the next location be?
Okay. Florence to the
Raleigh.
beach. Yeah.
What do they call that, the Piedmont area, right?
We've done the PD, you mean?
PD, yeah.
The PD, probably. Yeah.
That would be Florence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Florence, Horry, let's see my counties. Florence, Georgetown, Horry, Marion, Marlboro, Dillon, Chesterfield.
Georgetown is kind of,
Is a
kind
good.
of a central,
Mhm.
we ought to look at Florence and Georgetown, I would think.
Mhm. Yep.
And it's Kimberly,
Yeah.
we should look at Florence or Georgetown for the next February or March.
Okay.
Oh, we did, oh, good.
Okay. Are they coming here? Okay. Are they going to be online? Are they online? Okay. Well, could we try to call them?
Just call them and see if they wanna talk to us about it.
Do you have the name? Do you know that name? Okay,
Yeah, let's
that'd be
call
great.
and see what they wanna do. while we're waiting to sit right here, I'll introduce you to two bowls. The one on that end is Dr. Hooker, which is one of our commission members from Columbia. And this one is Ms. Robin Blackwood, Robin Blackwood, who is from Greenville. And she does a lot of trade, yes. And then the one in the middle is our chairman of our board, which is Stephanie Ross, who is from the Park area, which is what district number? District 7. Which is District 7 of the Congressional District. And the one in the middle that looks better than most of us is our executive director, which is Ms. Fry, Ms. Dr. Fry, I should say, and Michelle Fry, and then the one on this end is Ed Miller, who is from the, Georgetown area, which is. Lives in the town. And his wife is, I have to say this because everybody wants to hear this public. His wife is Mayor of David, not Ron, so, and she's running for re-election next month. I'm ready to be the first man. And she running for re-election? You know that, she's not. So she's not on the ballot. So I shouldn't encourage people to vote. And then the last one is Ms. Michelle Woodhead, who is from our district, you gotta give me number 5, which is, which is in Rockville, but it's also, what other area is around Rockville? Which is near Charlotte. Just border Charlotte. So we're all a congressional district. I'm sure everybody here knows, or everybody listening knows that we are from the congressional district. This is where this was revived 30 years ago, and so that's that.
All right, it is 1:21. We have called the lady that had signed up online, and she is not interested in participating online. She just wanted to. Okay. Okay, so she's gonna meet us over at, we're gonna be touring Coastal Center when we leave here today, just for informational purposes and to be able just to kind of get eyes on the situation at Coastal. And, so we appreciate y'all tuning in today. I hate that no one came and showed up. We will be revising, looking at that and seeing if there's other ways we can promote, these events, a little bit differently to maybe, encourage some of our consumers and their families to come out and talk with us, at future events. So, if there's no further business before the commission, we're gonna go ahead and head over to Coastal Center. Do I have a motion? Motion to adjourn. I have a second from Commissioner Malfris. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. All opposed? None. Herefore, we will stand in adjournment until our next commission meeting, in November. Thank you.